We finally have our first baby on the show. Jade gives birth. Shen and Stefan cries. Wow, let's get into it. Here we go. Blessings on the way.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, so good. What a great song. I mean, thank you.
We're killing it there for a second. You guys are just killing it over here.
Thank you, Team Moms, for bringing us this song. Because truthfully, I've never liked a song more.
I love this song.
It's gonna be like my new Monday starter song.
Blessings on the way. Yeah.
It does put you in a good mood.
I mean, it's so good. It's like when you order Postmates, blessings on the way. Sometimes you're gonna have a bit. I mean, it's really, really great. It can apply in so many situations. That's why I love it so much.
It can.
Okay, you guys. Wow, so many things. We're so excited to talk to you guys about. We even have some special new segments. Trash bag of the week is something we're really excited to get into. First, let's do some quick introductions, and then we will get this thing going. So, I am T, and then we have to my left.
Hey guys, I'm Nakia Monet.
There she is.
Yes, she is. What up, guys? I'm Drew Jones.
Hey guys, I'm Briana Phipps.
Woo! Okay, you guys, we're so excited to get into this conversation. Here we go. Okay, initial thoughts. Do you guys want to start with initial thoughts? Brianna, what did you think of the episode overall?
I mean, we discussed it a little bit, but it was just like, I felt like it was a drop the knowledge episode.
Yes.
From the parentals.
Yes.
And I'm saying parentals because like not all of them are moms, but.
Right.
But yeah, I think it was a very much episode for, like, you know, in movies where you kind of get to the point where everyone's messing up and someone comes in to be like, this is what you're doing wrong. That was this episode.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I think that's a valid observation. Drew, what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think this episode just proves that women are smart and men are
trash.
Are trash.
Trash bag of the week.
Trash bag of the week. Nakia, what do you think?
So you guys know I always say facts literally all the time. I feel like this whole episode I was like, facts. Because just like Bree said, this was just the episode where everyone was just dropping knowledge and getting everyone together. As my peoples usually say, they gathered. They gathered the young people, and I think this was just a learning episode.
Yeah, I thought it was good. And you know what? I liked some people I haven't liked before. So it was interesting. I kind of liked it. It kind of made me feel a certain way. Like, I liked Shawn for 4 minutes. I know it's not going to last, but I liked him for 4 minutes.
For 4 whole minutes.
Four whole minutes, and then I
because this is the episode where you can see people's potential,
right?
But you're not sure if they're going to stick with it.
Well, it's just like, you know, nothing's black and white.
That's facts.
Right.
I got to stop saying that.
No.
But it's right.
It's true.
It's
New
right.
word. True.
So stick around, you guys. We have Baby Spotlight happening later, which is going to be really fun. We're going to show you a cute little baby. And then we also have Trash Bag of the Week.
Trash bag
of the week.
And some news and gossip.
And news and gossip. Yes, we're really excited. There's a lot of stuff going on in Teen Mom World. We also have the live chat pulled up, so if you want to get in the combo, if there's anything you thought of tonight's episode you want to talk about, anything you want us to investigate, please let us know in the comments, udabomb.com. Should we get into the first couple?
Yes.
Okay, so Jade and Shawn. Jade has a baby.
Chloe Kenna Austin.
First of all, Miguel was back this week.
Woo!
He's the original baby, so we have to give props to their first child. But I like how they started the episode with because you know they're the oldest. They seem to somewhat have, especially Jade. She's the most mature. She seems to have together, and her baby comes first. So it's very exciting to see her get ready for motherhood and give birth, and it's a lot of pain. I mean, I personally wasn't giving birth, but I feel like I was.
She made you definitely feel the pain, like
Right.
But I will say I am proud of Shawn because I think this was the episode where he kind of took responsibility, because it's just all about being accountable for your actions, and I think he just was the bigger person. Even though if he didn't agree with her, he just was like, you know what, I'm sorry, my bad, let me try to figure this out.
He only had one moment where I was disappointed in him.
Which was it?
When he was on his computer, because we were just having that whole discussion of like, he better not be playing games on his computer while she's dying over there giving labor.
Literally. But I'm so glad. I know that like maybe they don't end up together, and I think she right now is considering herself a single mom. However, I am so happy that like everything was put aside for this birth, because all the stress and, the last thing you need is to be worrying about where Shawn is. I'm glad that he was there, and he was there for the first few nights, it looks like. I mean, that's all we know so far, but I think that, thank God stuff was good right now. Because, and also, I would just like to say, I think guys like that like, don't have a lot of other stuff going on before, like, have a job that they don't love and, like, play video games all the time for fun, like, I think that they almost like, I think we saw him so happy taking care of the baby. Like, he liked having a little bit of responsibility, and it looked like he liked, like, taking control. Like, I thought it was really cute.
Yeah, whenever you see, like, someone that you kind of, like, wrote off step up, it's, like, the most, like, genuine feeling.
I feel like we all got emotional.
Yeah.
I teared up a little bit. I was like, I don't know if I'm hormonal or what. But just to see him at least step up, and because she's in pain, she just gave birth, and because I always feel like, they're all young, and this is teen mom, and a lot of, like Drew has said earlier, women, we tend to mature a little bit faster than the guys. So this episode, it's definitely like the women are 5 years ahead of them. So it was cool to see Shawn at least be like, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's try not to fight. Let's make this birth comfortable from my end.
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm just really happy that the baby's healthy and here, and everything's good. Just because Jade has had to go through quite a bit. Like, her mom, I can understand her mom being very stressful. Like, it's very stressful for her, and for her to be able to keep her cool when she's that far along, like, is so important to the health of the baby. So I was like, good for you, girl. Good for you for keeping your peace of mind and, like, keeping it pushing. Cause...
Can we talk about her mom, though, for a second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Her mom looks like she was going to slap the out of her.
In the doctor's office.
And grab her off of that table. But, because her mom's going through her own thing and her own demons, and she's struggling to stay clean, and we don't really know her story. So... I just always feel bad for Jade because she has a lot going on. But so does her mom. Her mom is trying to figure it all out as well.
But I do appreciate that, like, Jade's trying to keep a positive atmosphere, and, like, I didn't really catch what her mom said that was, like, out of pocket. But
I don't know if she said anything. I think she made a face when someone mentioned Shawn's name.
I think it was about the niece, though, that she made the face, not necessarily Shawn.
No, because she's like, Shawn should be on his way. He's not here. And the mother kind of rolled her eyes to the grandma. She looked at Nana, and then Jade caught her, and Jade was like, you're rude.
Yeah. I appreciate that Jade's just, like, not going to put up with, like, because I feel like there are other couples who, let parents get out of their, like, you're a grandparent. You're not the parent here. You got to be respectful. And I feel like Jade has been very good about, like, this is your area, and you stay there, and we'll be good.
Will be good. You know what would be good is if some people on this show tuned into a good podcast that we have to tell them about.
Facts. I totally agree.
Facts.
So, do you guys want to have fun, learn, and grow in all areas of your life?
Yes.
Always.
For those who do, we have a podcast for you. Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition, is hosted by our AfterBuzz TV founder and drops every Friday on iTunes. Love Fridays. Conversations with Maria Menounos features celebrity and influencer interviews, along with secrets and tips on how to be better in all aspects of your life. I know I need that. I don't know about you guys. From health and wellness to career, relationship, finances, and more. Let our Maria be the big sister you've always wanted. Just go to iTunes and subscribe to Conversations with Maria Menounos for free.
For free.
If it's free, it's for me. Be sure to rate and comment. And when you do, let Maria know it was a teen mom, young and pregnant crew that sent you.
It was us.
Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition. Check it out.
Check it out.
It's really good. I was listening to it this weekend.
She's the bomb.
Really, really good. Really
Fridays.
good. Maria's
Every Friday.
She's pretty boss, so it's lit.
It's lit. It's lit. You know what wasn't so lit this week? Lexi and Kyler.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just say this. I know we feel some type of way about Kyler, but Kyler is actually consistent.
What?
Not
You're
consistent
right.
in a good way, but
You're
he's
right.
literally been consistent with this girl from the beginning. Of course, we weren't there with them when she first got pregnant.
Not from the beginning.
Not from the beginning, but from when the show started. He's been a consistent, I don't want to say D word, pretty much, where he kind of just wants to let her know, like,
what Kyler wants to just do his own thing and be whoever he wants to be and not have to worry about anyone else. But guess what? You can't do that when you have a kid.
Facts. He doesn't want any responsibility. And I think he just thinks it's cute that this girl is now pregnant, and she's trying to get him to understand, like...
Well, he probably loves the attention, how much she's in love with him. He probably loves that. That probably boosts his confidence.
Girl's so beautiful.
much.
I'm like, you won't do better. She's gorgeous.
He thinks for some reason that, like, people... It almost looks like he thinks that a lot of other girls are interested in him. Like, why? She's so adorable and perfect. Why are you trying to get with other girls? I don't get it.
Show me where these girls are.
Show me.
Line them up.
Line them up. I want the receipts.
How many dates have you gone on since being a single man?
I feel like Lexi
That
can
part.
still pull dates 9 months pregnant.
Yes.
She's a beautiful girl.
And she's amazing.
She's amazing. But Kyler did have a conversation with his friend Jade, and they look just alike. He was like, that's his brother. And he was saying, he's like, yeah, I have to kind of get it together. But it's actions speak louder than words. Like, you can say it and that's cute, but she's trying to at least make a plan, and you're not helping with anything.
Well, and I think guys like have that, like, I don't know, like all guys, but some guys have that feeling like having this baby's not going to affect their life that much. And it's like, you know what? Young 20-year-old girls don't want to be a boyfriend with a baby.
That's very true. And guys are right. Like, a guy can literally just get up and leave. Mom will always be there with the baby. So I feel like they need to invent something when women get pregnant. Guys need to literally feel
like a ball and
morning
chain.
Sickness all the way to your giving birth. You need to feel every emotion, everything that this woman feels, because guys, they really don't have a responsibility until the baby actually gets here. And even then, they can just leave.
Yeah.
Right. Which, I don't like it.
I need to just talk a second, though, about this 1 week plan.
Oh,
this
my
1 week
gosh.
plan where we don't have to have plans after the 1 week because we just need that 1 week and we'll have it figured out.
I wish we can all live life like that.
Right?
Just 1 week with the baby. And I love how her parents laughed at her because they were like, you have no idea what's about to hit you guys in the face. Like, this 1 week, yeah, he can come over for the week, but he can't stay here. But what is your long-term
Like,
plan?
1 week, like 18 years. Ah!
Yeah. And
So
you have
the long
no
way
idea
away.
how this baby's going to be. Like, my mom, because my sister's having a baby, my mom talks all the time about, like, you need to be prepared because you don't know. Like, my sister was a screamer when she came home. I was like, I went to sleep exactly when I needed to and all of that. Like, you just don't know what type
kind
of
of
baby
baby
you're
you're
going to
getting.
get.
And you should pray for a healthy baby because you know if baby's going to be sick, be in the hospital. There's parents that live in these hospitals. Like, you're absolutely right. I think when people have babies, they just assume, like, oh, baby comes out and we have a perfect family. And I'm like...
Well, and then some people think, like, that whole, like, I don't know why they still think this, but that whole, like, oh, I'll have this baby and magically we'll be happy again.
Right? No.
Yes, because everything that makes life easier is adding a screaming child to the mix.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, another thing I don't get, Shen
Yo.
and Bar and Ashley, should we get into it? Okay, so this episode we actually see that Shen cannot coincidentally attend the birth. So that's kind of a blessing in
Which
disguise,
I'm very
I think,
confused
for
by
Ashley.
this because I'm from the Bay Area and she's from Oakland, as I recall. That's what we
Right, I
remembered.
believe she's
Yes.
And they're from Vallejo. That's not that far.
Yeah.
They're making it seem like she can't travel, like fly.
Right.
Like that's like not even an hour drive from each other.
I wonder if anybody's in the chat listening, like, where they are. But I believe you're right. I believe he did say Oakland and they are in Vallejo. So I wonder what that's
I just
about.
want to throw out here because I feel like Shen and Bar and like people sometimes make Ashley seem very irrational, and I don't think. First of all, she talks like this the entire time, even when she's arguing, and I feel like that's a lot of restraint on its own. Because if someone was basically telling me how my birth is gonna go and what I'm gonna put up with during my moment, that's not. No, we're not. We're not doing
I
that.
was totally on Ashley's side this episode because it's like, Shen, I get it, but Bar's not your daughter. Bar is your son. So Ashley legally has the right to. You can only pick 2 or 3 people in your room.
Well, and I can understand being upset that you're not she doesn't want you in the room, but the way to get her on your side is not to just show up.
Right. Maybe talk to her and be like, you know what, Ashley, I apologize. Do you mind if I at least wait in the waiting room? I just want to see the baby after the baby's born. Like, work something out. Like, try to, because I think she thinks that because this is also Bar's baby that Bar does have a say, but this woman, the baby's not even out of her yet.
Yeah.
So this is...
Bar has a say, but like you don't.
That's the
She
thing.
called the baby my baby, and that's what really was like weird to me and uncomfortable because we already feel like this weird sexual tension with Shen towards her son.
Hi, Stinky.
Yeah, and I'm like, why? Like, it's very weird, and I don't understand the concept of like, this isn't your baby, this is your grandchild, and you will get to be around your grandchild as the parents decide. Like, you don't have any legal obligation to this kid. You don't automatically get to do what you want. It's not your kid. You're not raising them. Like, you're not even living it. Like, it's not even like Ashley and Bar living in her house.
Right, and they're like, we need you to babysit. Like, you don't even live with them. Pastor T.
Pastor T.
I was going to say Pastor Troy.
Do you guys think that Pastor T has a right to barge in when she hears them arguing? Because I'm split on this.
I think Pastor T has been very quiet about the situation, at least from what we've seen, has been like chill, and it's her house, and I understand like being in your house, and like that's your house is your sanctuary. Your house is where you get to like kick back and feel at home. And if you're in your house and like the people you're living with, you feel like you have to walk on eggshells because they're constantly blowing up on each other and you're paying the bills, then yeah, I feel like you get to go in there and be like, y'all need to take this somewhere else. I don't think she necessarily gets to voice her opinion on it, but I think she needs to say, y'all need to get this together and not do it
like
in my
stop
house.
yelling in my house, or I shouldn't have to feel scared to walk around. You guys.
Yeah, I think that like if it's to the point where it's, you know, affecting her, if she's like can hear it happening, like it is her house, she has the right to go in, but I think that she doesn't have the right to insert herself into the argument. She has the right to tell them that they need to like take it outside or to stop.
Unless he's like physically hurting your daughter, then that's when you need to like kill him. But you're absolutely right. Like I think this is their argument, but I think as a homeowner, you're like, okay, guys, you guys need to go outside. You're 9 months pregnant. You guys need to relax and take it elsewhere because I'm not going to have this in my house. But in their relationship, they got to deal with that on their own. But she's absolutely, I feel her though, because she's like, the more I hear bad things about Bar's mom, as a mom, I'm now getting angry. And that is tough because say in a year from now, they all get along with Shen. But now Pastor T might feel away because she's like, this is the woman I've heard for a whole year disrespect my child and grandchild.
Well, there's that saying where they say like don't share every little fight that you have with your family and friends, because you may forgive that person, but they won't.
Your friends will end up hating your boyfriend or girlfriend, but you're like, no, we're fine.
Yeah, because they're not in the relationship, so that makes sense. Okay, speaking of being in relationships, we want to be in a relationship with you guys on iTunes and on YouTube and all of the things.
Yes, and thank you guys so much that are in the chat right now. We have Keen and Kimberly. Thank you guys so much. We love hearing from you. I'm going to make sure that I shout you out towards the end with some of the questions you're asking in here. And guys, if you don't watch this live, you can always leave us comments below on YouTube. Give us that thumbs up right now on this page, watching now live or watching not live. Right now you're seeing me say it. Thumbs it up.
Because we love you.
And you can go to iTunes if you're on iTunes listening to us and rate, comment, subscribe to our channel. Give us some love there as well. And I check it every week. And if you give us a comment and a 5-star rating, I will read it out loud on the show. So
yes. And we love interacting with you guys. So if there's ever anything you guys want to talk about, we definitely get back to you guys and have a lot of, it's fun interacting. And everything's for you guys. It's kind of fun to hang out and chat. So anyways, that's exciting. Who's having fun and chatting but Brianna and Danae with Danae's mom in Chicago. This was a tough scene to watch with Danae and Danae's mom. And Danae's mom's like, Danae, she was sticking up for Brianna.
Because, you know, I think Danae's mom looks at it like, I'm a woman, I've been there, I've had kids, and she's looking at it from, because, you know, I will give it to Danae's mom, because there are some moms who are very biased, and who would be like, no, my son is absolutely right and you're wrong. So for Danae's mom to be the bigger person, be like, listen, guys, this is not healthy. This girl misses her mom. You shouldn't make her feel this way.
Of course.
And just like I said, Kyler is very consistent. Danae has always been consistent. He is always, I don't know,
what I couldn't stand was him sitting there telling her, or yelling at her, I should say, about how you miss your mom. Like, for a year, it's like, that's your choice, though.
I'm like, boy, bye. That has been your choice to get up and leave your mother's home. The girl is 9 months pregnant, and she obviously loves you, so she's coming to see your family. She wants to bring this baby into your family. She's very close with her mother.
Yeah, also, some people have closer connections with their family than others, and that's like, you can't get mad at someone or upset with them and being like, you don't have the right to be sad right now because it's only been 3 days. It's like, maybe she's never been away from her mom that long. Like,
and she's also 9 months pregnant. Are you kidding me?
And
I can't leave my mom now. Like,
also
regardless.
17.
That's the thing. She's a baby herself. Like, you know, Danae, I feel like he's a little bit more mature because of the whole trans situations, and he's been kind of on his own a little bit.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit mature, but she's 17.
Well, I also just don't get either that, you know, he's making this whole thing like, oh, your mom, like how my mom's embracing you. Your mom would never do that to me. It's like, I haven't seen.
You're wrong.
But I haven't seen her mom be overly disrespectful or mean to him.
Her mom's letting you stay there for free.
Yeah.
I mean.
Right. That's the thing.
I think Danae has a problem with the authority. Because you can tell like Danae and his mom have like a really cool relationship. So I don't know like what that's like. But all Brianna's mom is just saying is like, you guys are here, let's just figure out something.
Yeah.
And Danae has a problem with that because Danae wants to be independent, but you can't be independent in this lady's house.
Yeah, this relationship stresses me out because when we originally like met the couples, I was so excited to see such a like progressive setup. I was like, this is dope. Like, you know, you want to root for, you know, because he's transgender, and you're like, this is awesome representation and blah blah blah. And he ends up being like a total tool, and you're just like, why?
Dang it, we were so close.
Yeah, like we were so close, and now you're out here.
Plus, it just sucks to like have that negative representation of the trans community.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Because that's not what most
Exactly.
transgendered people like. That's not like a that's not them. That's just this one particular person
who happens to be very young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everyone's an individual. Everyone's different. But you're absolutely right. It sucks to just have that representation, and it's just like this girl is emotional. She misses her mom, and she loves her mom. Her and her mom are super close, and I just hate that Danae makes her feel so guilty for even feeling something.
Yeah.
And I was almost like, I was wondering, you know, where Danae gets this like attitude from. And then like we see his family and how they interact and stuff.
Beautiful.
And I'm like, where the hell is this?
His family's gorgeous and beautiful. His mom is everything. So I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know if it's been his transition. I don't know if it's something personal. And
maybe just that he's young and he wants to be mad.
That can be true too. Because, you know, and even when she calls him out and she's like, you know, yeah, I did my thing, but you cheated on me. He didn't even want to take responsibility for that.
I cannot even imagine what would happen to me if, like, one of my parents was there and I was yelling in someone's face like that. Like,
my mom would slap me in my face.
And how, like...
and she'd be justified in
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, how dare you yell at this person? My mother would kill
especially,
me.
LOL, there's cameras here. So now it's not only me seeing this, it's everybody seeing this. I think that's why the mom felt like she had to step up and be like, okay, listen, we got a lot of work to do. I'm sorry, we all have to deal with this, but we're going to deal with it together. And obviously, it's like, the last thing you want to worry about is Danae right now. Like, you have a baby on the way, feel weird.
Well,
like,
stop making the situation about you.
Yes.
38 weeks.
Oh.
So she's about to pop.
She can barely get up off the couch. And I'm like, Danae, what is the problem? It's not about you today.
Nope, not
the
about
girls,
me.
you know, usually when you're about to pop right now, you shouldn't even really be traveling.
Right.
Like Danae's mom was telling her, you want to kick up your feet and relax. So she's anxious, she's sad, she's nervous. It's just a lot going on.
And that's not healthy for the baby at all.
No, but I do appreciate Danae's mom stepping up and being really cool. And making her feel okay in Chicago.
I just feel like with all of these, like, from any Teen Mom series, all of their first like experiences with pregnancy and stuff is so traumatic for them because it's so stressful and so over the top that, like, I feel like everything past them when they get, like, the ones that have had second and third children must be so much easier in that kind of aspect.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I don't know if they're gonna have an easy time. Kayla and Stefan, this. This boy.
To the rescue.
Auntie really shed some light this week, and thank God. I can't believe, I think that there were actual tears.
Yeah.
Cried by Stefan.
Every black family has that one auntie.
Yes.
And I plan to be that auntie for my family, to rep my generation. But no, I love that she was just like, we gonna talk.
I love that. I love it.
Because, you know, like I was saying again, there's some family members who just won't step up and do that, and they won't. They're biased, and they won't call you out.
The ones that just sit and watch it happen.
Pretty much, and they just let everything happen. But I love how she just was like, no, I'm going to talk to you because this isn't right. You have this young lady here, her family. You've been living. Like, Stefan from day one, I've never liked him. So you can quote me on that. Because the way he's disrespected Kayla's mother. Him and Kayla going through their own thing and they're trying to figure out, but I just didn't like the way he disrespected the mom. And I love that Auntie was like, no, you have a baby boy on the way. This is not what we're going to do. Your father would be rolling in his grave. And I think that's what hit him hard. Because he wants to be a good guy, but he's struggling himself.
Well, when you think about that, we don't know how old he was when his father died.
Or was it father or grandfather? We don't know. Papa.
She said Papa.
Pops, yeah. So but debatable. Someone
that's clearly very important to him and a fatherly figure, whether it's grandpa or whatever. Like, obviously that hit close to home for him. And like, I don't like him. But I know guys who were like him when we were younger and were through similar situations and have, like, grown because of fatherhood, like, once the baby came around. And I hope that's, like, the situation for him because, like, I don't know. It just, like, I don't want to not root for these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants their kid to, like, grow up with, like, two separate homes. You know? Like, that's not something that you wish upon someone. So I want him to be better. I want him and Kayla to work it out. I want him to
Keen in our chat said his aunt didn't want him to be a stereotype, especially on
Facts.
TV.
That's another
Facts.
thing, especially a young black male. You're on television and you're about to have a kid. You don't want to leave this girl fatherless or your son fatherless.
Yeah.
So I'm here with Auntie, and you're right. I mean, they're all young, so this is room for them to grow. And I pray and hope that like 5 years from now, they look back and they look at this and they're like, okay.
It's like until that moment, they're like, I mean, like you said, like we had that little redemption moment towards the end, but like everything leading up to it, like him not coming to the baby shower on time, him dismissing helping out with it, him sitting there and saying, just act like you like me, when she's like, but I don't like you, and being like, well, I don't effing like you, or you're but either, sorry, I'm trying not to swear on television, and stuff. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Just telling her to shut the F up.
Yeah.
Her
I'm just
baby
kidding.
shower 8 months pregnant. That's what we're doing.
But I
Stefan?
get the auntie being like, we're not gonna go down that, because there is such a stigma against black fathers and not being there, and it's like, bruh, don't
Don't
keep,
do that.
Yeah, don't keep doing that. Like, you already got enough
Break
going against
that.
you.
Break that cycle.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with these guys. Like, you know, most of them, I get that most of the girls want to be with them and they don't. Just be there for your kids. But let the women know as well. Like, I can't be with you, and don't lead these women on, because obviously these girls love you. But be there for your kid and step up and show your kid what an example would look like.
Yeah, because there's a way to do both.
Right, exactly. Okay, you guys, this leads us into our, we're trying to work with Stefan here, but it's leading us into the trash bag of the week segment.
Trash bag of the week.
Woo! Trash bag of the week. Hey!
My jam.
So this is going to be a fun new segment, and we're all going to put our vote in for who was the trash bag of the week. It's usually a guy, I feel like, but
always.
last week it was Shawn, I think. We didn't
Yeah.
like Shawn last week. And now, who do you think, Brianna, is the trash bag of the week?
Due to his treatment of Brianna, my namesake, and his family, I would say Danae
I agree.
is my trash bag of the week this week.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Danae, step it up.
Drew?
Second that, Danae.
Oh, Danae. Okay,
Yeah.
wow, really?
She's like, I was getting my drum roll
drum
ready.
roll. Okay,
I'm
Nakia.
sorry.
Who's
I'm
your vote?
going with Danae.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna drum roll myself. I actually chose Stefan. I
can see.
was just like, you know,
I can see.
I've been in the, well, I haven't had a baby shower or anything, but like I've been in those situations where you just want that one person just to be there. I just need you here at 5 o'clock. That's it. It's all. It's not that hard. And they don't show up. And you're like, are you kidding me? Like, that is just the worst, especially when you're at such a stressful day. You've got family coming. You want it to, like, everything to go really well. You've got cameras there. Stefan, come on, dude. What are you doing?
Second
Playing
runner for
basketball
me.
with the guys? Most likely.
And I totally feel that, and I'm not giving him leeway whatsoever.
Okay.
I do think she needed to not focus on, like, that was a very small thing in a bigger plan, and like she almost was acting like it wasn't going to get done in time if he didn't show up. And while it was annoying and an inconvenience for her, that wasn't the case.
And not saying that men can't be at baby showers, but like every baby shower I've been at is only
It's
women.
True.
That's the thing. Like, because Stefan has told her in the past that he doesn't want to be with her. So I just wanted her to do things without expectations. Like, plan this baby shower with your family and friends. If he comes, you would love him there, but
Yeah, don't set yourself up
don't
to be
set it up where
disappointed.
you're waiting for him to set up a balloon table, because I know baby showers are 90% women.
Yeah.
But leading up to we're in episode 4, he has definitely been my trash bag. It's just his bad attitude.
Also,
That's all we can talk
before
about.
we move on to the other segments we have, I just really quickly, Kimberly in our chat wants to know who our favorite couple is.
Of the week.
I just love Jade, period.
Yeah,
Not with Shawn, really, but I just love Jade, period.
I would say
Single mom.
well, this is tough. Couple, I'm gonna have to go with Jade alone because I think the couples, like, they're all fighting, they're all trying to figure it out, and there's not one stable couple except for
Not yet.
Not yet. So I'm gonna go with just Jade and Miguel.
Okay,
Jade and Miguel. Yes.
I'm all for Jade and Miguel. Keen has a rather interesting choice.
Okay.
He said Lexi and Kyler.
Why?
I don't know. Keen, you'll have to
You know,
expand for us why.
They're going to be my second one.
I think because it's just like, because Kyler's really upfront. I mean, he's not like,
Consistent.
he's consistent with it. And I think they're just so like weirdly cute.
He said they're innocently messy. I weirdly like them.
Yeah,
because
like-
he's not a bad guy. He's just like
He's a teenage boy who you're just like, ugh.
I want to be 12 forever. Where, like, he's not, like, the way Stefan and Danae and, like, Shawn even, like, the way they talk to the girls, Kyler has never even said shut the F up, or he's just like, oh, you're clingy, but it's nothing, it's innocent. Like it's nothing crazy. At least I haven't seen.
It's like dumb teenage boy vocabulary.
Not saying he's the best either.
No.
I'm skeptical on you guys right now.
Why?
I'm not saying I like.
He said some pretty messed up things.
I mean, but
maybe not in an offensive
way. Like I still wouldn't date him after that, but looking at the way these other guys have been yelling and talking, I think because they talk so calm, so maybe he is saying the same things that these people are saying, but like I said, Kyler has been consistent since the show has come on.
I just hate his like half-witted.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He hasn't
been
with it.
If Shen was out of the way, I would really like Bar and Ashley.
Bar and
I do
Ashley.
like them actually.
I forgot about them.
I do.
I feel like they have really cute moments, and then Shen comes up, and then it's like
That's true, because most of their fights is about Shen.
That's
Like,
a big fight.
they had
Yeah.
Like the only fight. I think,
No, but I'm saying that's a big fight. Like, that's his mom.
Yeah.
But like I will say, like, I like that he kind of stood up to his mom this week. You know, he did tell her, like, you need to chill. Like, I have this, you need to back off. This isn't your kid. But also I thought it was really cute that he was like, we need to talk, and she was like, are we talking about ice cream?
She's so cute. I like her.
The
I like
ending.
Ashley too.
If it was just the ending, I would say Jade and Shawn together, because him at the very end of that episode was adorable.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Okay, you know what else is beautiful, you guys? It is officially time for the baby spotlight of the week. Who do we have this week?
She made her appearance this week. We have Chloe.
Look at her. She's
Jade.
So cute.
First of all, Jade looks beautiful as always.
my
This
God.
was
She did an Easter photo shoot.
yeah.
Is she a ginger?
She's so perfect.
She might be.
Oh, she's beautiful.
To be fair, we don't know what Jade's real hair color is.
That is also very true.
I love that.
They
Also
look
on this photo, she did say single mom, like Tiege said earlier in the episode. So it's it might be
She's
safe to say that
vegetarian.
she is not with Shawn anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did a lot of creeping on some of the girls this week, and I'll save it for news and gossip. But yeah, she definitely.
Yeah, we can bring up a news gossip, but Kimberly also in the chat asked if we could research who was still together.
Yes,
Oh,
we've
we'll do
done
that.
some research. We'll get to what we
I
found.
have done.
We've done some
We've done
digging.
some digging.
But I will say, though, I feel like she is the one who would be the bomb single mom.
Yeah,
Because
of
she's already
course.
independent and she takes care of her
I
parents.
love that phrase.
the bomb
So
single mom.
She should make a blog and call it that.
Bomb single mom. She would be the one to kill it and live her best life.
Yeah,
I love her.
Shout out to
she
Jade.
looks so good.
She's
Hi,
so
Chloe.
cute. Okay, you guys, news and gossip. There's so much we have to talk about, so that's exciting. News and gossip.
I love it. I just feel like a
love
reporter.
it.
Like I feel like I should have like my glasses on that I never
Yeah.
wear and be like,
Right?
okay, so first up, we have Mr. Ryan Edwards of Teen Mom OG
Ew.
was arrested earlier
What a surprise.
or I guess last week technically now. One day after it was announced that him and Mackenzie were expecting.
Oh my
One
He
day
used
after.
to be
I can't.
so hot.
He
used to
was
be
so
really cute.
hot. He was so hot.
drugs, man.
He was arrested
Don't do
for like basically like violating his parole. Like basically what I gathered was his parole officer had assumptions that he may have been using and put him on a warrant out for his arrest so they could bring him in to test him.
Oh wow.
Okay. Gross.
And then there's also some rumors now going around. A couple rumors about him and Mackenzie cheating scandal, like that he has been with 3 different women on Tinder.
What?
Hate to see that.
Who is swiping right on him?
For real though.
And then also that she apparently made a trip to New York this week. Now it's unclear if the trip was planned before because he cannot go right now because of his arrest. He can't leave the state. But some people are saying, is she leaving him? And is this the trip to get away so she can clear her mind to get the divorce?
Interesting.
Ooh.
Might be the case. Okay.
It's a spicy. Look at that gray hair.
Spicy.
News story number 2. Some speculation came up on the internet this week after Chelsea posted a picture on Twitter about a stroller saying that she was pregnant with twins because the stroller is clearly for 2 younger children. And she said they're going to need one soon and they don't believe that her youngest baby, who's a year, I believe now, or about to be a year, would fit in the stroller once the new baby is born.
I'm pretty sure that the baby would fit in the stroller.
At the bottom, for
Yeah.
sure. Because I've
Yeah.
seen bigger babies. I've
Yeah.
seen a carriage like this, and I've seen bigger babies where I'm like, that baby shouldn't be in there, but they're in there.
I'm calling fake news on that. I think that a 1.5-year-old baby could fit easily in one
Yeah.
of these 2 stroller spots. I do not think she's having twins.
Yeah, fake news.
Yeah, those bougie strollers are meant for you to be able to use for a
Yeah,
long
she did
period of
turn down
time.
this stroller. She said that she loved it, but she could not give up the storage space from the bottom.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh my God, Easter occurred, and Brianna put the cutest collage together.
I created a collage of all the mothers that posted from any of the seasons of Teen Moms, pictures of them and their kids, or just their kids. So we have Janelle has her
cute.
daughter, she has her 3, and then her 2 sons, and I think I'm not sure who the third one is. And then we also have Brianna's girl on the top there with the big fuzzy ears. We have
Adorable.
Leah with her 3 daughters and Leah alone with her 1 daughter. We have Chelsea's 2 kids, and then we have Kayla from our season right now.
Kayla's so pretty.
So adorable.
Baby Stefan. Oh, he's cute.
So cute.
And then we also have Jade as well with the 2 different photos of Chloe.
Obsessed.
I want
Oh
to
my
say,
gosh,
is this
so
Chloe
cute.
over here to the
Yeah,
far
that's
right?
Chloe on the far right.
Oh my gosh.
I know, she's a
She's
peanut.
so beautiful.
So happy Easter to all of the
Happy
Teen
Easter,
Moms.
Teen Moms.
First of all, this is the cutest collage I've ever seen.
I know,
It's a Teen Mom
Brianna,
babies,
that's
brave.
impressive. I'm
That's
obsessed
dope.
with it.
My very low Photoshop skills came out.
No, this is really good. I love it. Look at all the Teen Mom babies.
Okay, so you guys, we have some updates. I know you in the live chat, you guys were wondering about who's still dating. We did some research. This is what we have this week, but we'll do more extensive research and get back to you next week. First thing we have, most recently, Lexi posted a photo with Kyler with the dog filters. Okay, yeah, this is it. Read that beautiful caption, #friendship goals. This is sad.
She wants to, you know, how, like a
wants to
mean
be friends
girl
so bad.
trying to make fetch a thing. She's trying to make this friendship a thing with her baby
She's not
daddy.
trying to make the friendship a thing. She's trying to be the cool girl so that he eventually will see that and want her back.
Right.
That is what she's trying to. She's just trying to stay in his life. But it's like he's already gonna be in your life. You have a baby together.
He'll be there
Right.
forever.
Just look how cute she is.
She's so
I
beautiful.
can't.
and look
Stunning.
how uncute he is.
Kyler's
Consistent.
basic.
He's
Consistent.
consistent.
It's not even like a physical thing for me anymore because you're attracted to who you're attracted
Right.
to.
Yes.
But the personality is just so. I'm like, girl.
Well, that's the thing. The personality brings out the unattractiveness of. So he looks more unattractive to me because of
Yeah.
his personality.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
so beautiful. I don't.
Yeah, I don't get it. So it looks like maybe they're still friends, maybe they're trying to be in a relationship, but they're still hanging out is what we get from this, and she hasn't moved on, clearly. Okay, next update we have is Brianna. You guys, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
She's posting photos with this guy who we don't know if it's Derek, who is
the actual
baby
baby
daddy. We don't know who this guy is. She hasn't tagged a photo of him. We don't know. We haven't confirmed, but we're thinking maybe. I mean, it's a new guy regardless. Danae clearly isn't in the picture. The caption says, "What a little family we have become."
Wow.
I feel
Wow.
Like, I feel like it has to be.
But no, I mean that doesn't necessarily mean that.
No, maybe she just got
Doesn't
a new
mean
They
boo.
that.
could just still become a
but
family
if you,
with.
But if you think about it, she was with Danae still when she's 38 weeks.
Right.
So I imagine that Danae's going to be there at least through the birth. So let's just say hypothetically they're together at least till this baby's like 1-2 months.
Right.
Yeah.
The baby's only like 6 months now. I feel like
not
she,
even though, because didn't most of them give birth right around like Christmas, New Year's?
Facts. Okay, so like not even that old yet. So I feel like she couldn't have possibly gotten in a relationship with somebody new and it been intense enough for her to act like they're a little family.
You're right. You're right. That is good
That's just
investigative
my
work.
Sherlock
That could be a
Holmes-ish.
thing where if this
That's
is
good.
Derek the baby father, maybe he's been hearing talks and maybe he wanted to step up and
Or
do
maybe
the
he
right
just
thing.
wants to be on Teen Mom.
That's also another thing. He wants a check.
What's that check look like?
It's a damn shame.
Keen from our chat also said that, back to the Ryan news just for a second, that YouTuber Grace Report apparently spilled all of Ryan's tea and she called his number from Tinder and he picked up.
Oh, shoot.
You're putting your number on Tinder, you freaking weirdo.
She even found out that his first mugshot was hidden because they kept his first arrest from a year ago secret. So when the second arrest happened, it came out that a year ago he was arrested. But that his first mugshot was hidden because his best friend is the son of the judge in his first arrest.
Wow, nice, Ryan.
Thank
Congrats.
you, Keen, for
Wow.
those
Thanks,
little
Keen.
insights.
That's
I
awesome.
can't. It's just sad because he was so hot.
He was.
But he was always a douche.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well,
But he was
karma. Karma
He was
comes
hot.
around. Okay, do we want to do predictions really quick? Next
Let's do
week, what
it.
are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? Brianna, what do you think?
Now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Okay, let's go through it. So Jade and Shawn we're gonna start seeing them have the issues of having a newborn. So we saw all the happiness this episode. I think we'll still see some happiness, but it'll fluctuate between the fighting over he's only gonna step up for so long before
Something's
something's
happen.
gonna happen.
Okay.
I think Brianna might give birth next episode.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that there might be a fight in the delivery room.
Okay.
That's a little thing I'm thinking may happen.
To see that.
Stefan and Kayla, I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen with them just because not a whole lot has happened with them. But maybe she's going to kind of, because of this whole crying in the bathroom situation, give him a millionth chance. They're going to get back together and her mom's going to be like, I told you so kind of thing. And who am I missing? Ashley and Bar. Well, we know Shen's not coming, so maybe they'll actually have an episode where they'll progress forward. They'll buy some stuff for the baby room, and nothing bad will happen, but probably not. Something will happen, but I'm not sure what it is. Am I missing someone right now?
I don't think so.
It's hard to
Lexi
and Kyler. I'm like, it's hard with 5. I'm like, 4 is an easier thing to remember. Lexi and Kyler, same old, same old. She's going to feel insecure about the baby bump. Some more like high school stuff is going to happen. She's not going to be a part of it. She's going to want him, and he's going to be Kyler.
Kyler.
Oh,
those are my
dilemma.
predictions.
Okay, love it. Drew, what do you
I'll
think?
keep it short. I think Bree's gonna go into labor. Brianna, not.
Not this.
Right.
I think Ashley's really close to going into labor. Also, I feel like they may not feature it this episode, but I think it's gonna start being a thing where each episode someone gives birth because
I like that.
they're all really close. But Brianna's 38 weeks, so I think she has to be popping soon. I think I have faith in Kayla. I think Kayla is getting fed up. She saw, Stefan's a little moment of weakness, and I'm hoping that she's going to be like, listen, I get it, but not anymore. Like, we're not doing this anymore. I think Lexi's really close to popping. Yeah, they're all going to start popping out soon. So
Love it.
Pop.
Nakia, what do you think?
I'm excited to see Brianna give birth because, like Bree said, I think something is gonna happen with either Danae and mom and them trying to figure out because she's really close to her mom, and I think Danae's gonna probably feel some type of way when she gives birth. I do also think that when Ashley does give birth, I don't think it's gonna be this episode, but Shen is gonna try to either make some type of way to get there or try to get Bar.
FaceTime.
Yeah, she'll be on FaceTime or try to get Bar to make her get attention to her. So I think she's gonna try to mess up that whole birth situation. And in the preview, it looks like Stefan was trying to curse Kayla out and he said something mean to her. So we're gonna possibly see them getting ready for the babies. I just think that next week is gonna be more babies coming and more frustration and more stress going on.
Yeah.
But since Jade has the baby, I'm interested to see how that's gonna go. Cause like Bree said, I think in a week he's gonna be like, all right, I'm good. I want to play my games. So
Yeah, play my games. I think we're going to see that next week start to boil. I think we're going to see Shawn is potentially puts in his 2 weeks. That's what he says in the preview. So I think that might be kind of like the snowball that's beginning to be an issue in their relationship, and that might be the start of the slippery slope. And then we also see that Bar might be proposing, which I think would be really exciting because I really like them.
I like
I
them
think
a
that
lot.
they're actually
If they're going to propose, though, they need to take some time with the engagement and work out the issues before the marriage happens.
right,
to
right,
work
of
out
course.
Shen.
they need to move across the country from
Right.
his mother.
But I'm excited. I think we're gonna start to see more babies and stuff is gonna get exciting. But thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, you're thebomb.com. Thank you for being in the comments, as well as in the comment section below. Jump in there, you guys, and then we'll talk throughout the week. And if you guys want to follow us when we're not here, you guys can find me at TigDP. Nakia, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom, and you can also find us on Instagram. We have a Teen Mom ABTV on Instagram.
On Insta.
Find us on there.
Yes. And you can follow me on all the things at OKDrewJ.
You guys can find me at Bri, BRI_Phipps, PHIPPS on Twitter and Instagram.
Woo! We will see you guys next week. Thank you for hanging out.
Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.